Thank you for joining me today on day 11, Joshua the trumpet, Joshua 6, 1 through 20. Now Jericho was shut up from within and from without because of the people of Israel. None went out and came in. And the Lord said to Joshua, "See how I have given you your hand, Jericho, and its king and mighty men of valor? You shall march around the city, all the men of war going around the city once. Thus shall you do for 6 days. And 7 priests shall bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark. And on the 7th day you shall march around the city 7 times, the priests blowing the trumpets. And when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, as soon as you hear the sound of the trumpet, then all of the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city will fall down flat, and the people shall go up every man straight before him." So Joshua the son of Nun called the priests and said to them, "Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord." And he said to the people, "Go forward, march around the city, and let the armed men pass on before the ark of the Lord." And as Joshua had commanded the people, the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the Lord went forward, blowing the trumpets, with the ark of the covenant of the Lord following them. And the armed men went before the priests who blew the trumpets, and the rear guard came after the ark, while the trumpets blew continually. But Joshua commanded the people, "You shall not shut out or let your voice be heard, neither shall any word go out of the mouth until the day I bid you shout. You shall shout." So he caused the ark of the Lord to the compass in the city, going about at once, and they came into the camp and spent the night in the camp. Then Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord, and the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of the ram horns before the ark of the Lord passed on. Blowing the trumpets continually, the armed men went before them, and the rear guard came after the ark of the Lord, while the trumpets blew continually. And the 2nd day they marched around the city once, and returned into the camp. So they did for 6 days. On the 7th day they rose early at the dawn of day, and marched around the city in the same manner 7 times. It was only at that day that they marched around the city 7 times, and at the 7th time went the priests blow the trumpets. Joshua said to the people, "Shout, for the Lord has given you the city, and the city and all that is within it shall be devoted to the Lord for destruction only. Only Rahab the harlot and all who with her in her house shall live, because she hid the messengers that we sent. But you keep yourself from the things devoted to destruction, lest when you have devoted them, you take one of the devoted things and make the camp of Israel a thing of destruction, and bring trouble upon it. But all the silver and gold and vessels of bronze and iron are sacred to the Lord. They shall go into the treasury of the Lord." So the people shouted, and the trumpets were blown. And as soon as the people heard the sound of the trumpet, the people raised a great shout, and the wall fell down, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and took the city. Joshua 6, 1 through 20. Day 11, Joshua the trumpet, Joshua 6, 1 through 20. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a blessed day.